Okay, so for the last 12 years I have developed this channel. So I've put the work in and built this channel into what it is, with the hundreds of videos and articles and little bits and bobs to do with positive reinforcement dog training. Up until 3 weeks ago, I would rarely, I think I've done it twice or 3 times, post anything which is political. Okay, and this is not a political statement I'm making here just now, but I felt strongly enough about 2 or 3 things that I made a statement as my company, as the Glasgow Dog Trainer and Behaviour Consultant Company, that this was our view on this. All right, and then 3 weeks ago, when George Floyd was murdered by that police officer, who's now an ex-police officer in Minnesota, then I made another statement. Now, I don't think that's a political statement. I think that's a humanitarian one. All right, so what I'm going to do is once a week, okay, I'm going to post something to do with the work that I am doing and learning from, to do with systemic racism towards black and ethnic minority communities. Okay, and that's whether that's in the UK, the USA, or anywhere else, Australia. Okay, basically the English speaking white world. All right, so once a week. So I'll still put up, so I generally put up 1 post a day. So that's 1 out of 6 that is going to be this. Okay, that's all right. So I need to balance not turning my community, the community that I've built up entirely, that they don't want to hear this, because I get that people come onto this channel to listen to or to learn about positive reinforcement dog training. But I have a platform here, okay? So on a bad day, one of these videos will reach 2,000 people, okay? That's the number of people who will see one of these videos on a bad day. And on a good day, it can be up to 12,000 people, depending on the amount of engagement I get from it. Now, if I influence one of those, one person, and it's not my influence, it's me sharing the influence of others, okay? So I'm listening to, so it was the actress who is in, the trans actress who's in Orange is the New Black. I listened to her podcast with Brene Brown. So something like that would be something that I would share, okay? And I would urge you to listen to it. I posted last week a video, a post, and I was trying to be compassionate with people, because I fully recognise that this is difficult for white people to change their attitudes as well. And I'm not excusing that you know, it's nothing compared to what people of colour have gone through for hundreds of years at our hand. But I'm recognising that it's still challenging, okay? So I'm trying to be as compassionate as possible. What I would ask you, if I'm putting one of these videos up, and I will try and put a rider on it as best as I can, if you're going to comment, you have to have listened to the podcast or read the article or watched the video. Okay, you have to have it, because other than that, all we're doing is going round the all lives matter route. Okay, and I'm not spending my time doing that. Okay, if I share this stuff, hopefully more people will see it. If everybody shares it, definitely more people will see it. And if it reaches 10,000 people between 20, 30, 40 of us who share it, and 2 or 3 of those people listen to it and it changes an attitude, then I would think that's a worthwhile effort for a few keystrokes. Okay, so the work comes from investing that time, so that the podcast I was listening to with Brene Brown, and apologies, I forget what the actress's name is an hour long. Okay, so that's an hour of my time that I have to listen and invest and then process what she is saying. Okay, so as a black trans actress, what is she able to say to us about her journey and people who are in her demographic and their journey? All right, because it's the only way we're going to change things. All right, so I'm asking you to join us. Okay, if you're not going to join us, that's fair. Okay, but if you're not going to join us, please don't interrupt us. And when I say please don't interrupt us, I'm not really asking. All right, don't interrupt us. All right, we've got too much work to do. All right, and we should be trying to get to the people who are ready and willing to hear this message and expand that group of the world, and push everybody else's attitudes away. Okay, so the same way as I was listening to Difficult Conversations with a Black Man is the channel, and it's on YouTube, and I would share something like that, and again, because these people are new to me, and I mean these people, that's not what I'm saying, and you know that's not what I'm saying, these people I'm coming across are new to me, which I can't remember their names. What he was saying was only 70 years ago, if he had stayed in his white friend's house, he would have been lynched for that, okay, as a black man. So that's, my dad's only 76 years old, okay, so that's how recent that is, okay, so it's not as if it's, you know, we still commemorate D-Day, okay, on the 6th of June, and that was 76 years ago, okay, so 75 years ago he'd have been lynched, and that's how recent D-Day is, and we still commemorate that, and rightly so, alright. So this is how important this is. So that attitude of that man would be lynched is now no longer, I don't want to say it's no longer there, it's still there, but it rarely gets acted upon, okay, whereas before it was commonplace. So these attitudes that we're having just now, which are commonplace just now, can only change if we change our attitudes and we do the work and we try and persuade others and help others on this journey, alright. So thanks for taking the time to watch this. I really appreciate it, and I genuinely appreciate it. It's not me playing lip service to this. I genuinely thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I'll catch you on my next content.